Further statements by Ministers. The Honourable the Acting Minister of Human Resources, Labour and Employment.
Mr. Speaker, the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador is committed to making sure that our province's youth are truly engaged in all aspects of society. As Minister responsible for youth engagement, I rise today to inform this Honourable House that a new Office of Youth Engagement is now open for business. The Office of Youth Engagement will be responsible for ensuring a coordinated approach among government partners and departments in the implementation and ongoing development of youth public policies that impact youth and their priorities. The office will be physically located within the Department of Human Resources, Labour and Employment and will be staffed by a manager and a policy and program development specialist, as well as a number of work-term students each year. The office is one of 41 initiatives contained in Creating a Province of Choice, a youth retention and attraction strategy for Newfoundland and Labrador, launched in November 2009. The strategy was developed with full input and guidance of over 485 youth throughout the province. It was clear from our discussions with young people that they are deeply passionate and care about our province. Young people are an essential partner in helping shape the future of Newfoundland and Labrador, and the Office of Youth Engagement is another fine example of our commitment to our youth strategy. It will engage youth in policy development, help government departments view their policies and programs with a youth lens, raise awareness of the importance of youth engagement, and it will provide a single point of entry to help ensure youth throughout all regions of the province know where they can go to have their voices heard. Mr. Speaker, I encourage all young Newfoundlanders and Labradorians to visit our website or our Facebook page to see how the provincial government supports youth engagement, education, employment, diversity and healthy living. We will continue with a fresh, modern approach to fully engaging young people in working with us to address challenges facing the province. Creating a Province of Choice, a youth retention and attraction strategy for Newfoundland and Labrador, and the new Office of Youth Engagement will help us further position Newfoundland and Labrador as the province of choice for young people and all people to live and work for generations to come. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member for the District of Portagrave.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the Minister for an advance copy of her statement, and I guess to commend government for its youth retention strategy with the opening of this new office, and also to extend every good wish to those young people who will be employed there from time to time to carry out the various duties and networking and gaining experience. I also want to commend them with regards to the use of Facebook and the website, social marketing strategies, because, Mr. Speaker, we know that is the way of the future. And, Mr. Speaker, I know when this was all put in place that many young people throughout our province took part in Newfoundland and Labrador, and it's good to see that government listened to them. And I noticed when the Minister mentioned they will be engaging the youth in policy development and help government departments view their policies and programs, and hopefully the advice those young people will be giving them will be adhered to as well. But, Mr. Speaker, as we know, in all Canadian provinces, we are facing an ageing and a declining population. This is a good first step, but much has to be done, Mr. Speaker, because we know here in our province today, many of our young people in the various trades can't find work here in their own province. And hopefully, with this strategy unfolding, it will be a means for those young people to be able to find the work that they need right here in their own province of Newfoundland and Labrador, where they do want to live. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for the District of Signal Hill, Kitty-Vitty.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I too thank the Minister for an advance copy of the statement. This is a good announcement today, the setting up of the Youth Engagement Office. We need to have the youth and others directly involved in the decision-making and the planning of initiatives that will affect their lives. The Ministry started this, of course, by holding the consultations, and I'm delighted to see that one of the things that was recommended throughout the consultations by young people is being put in place. Government also needs to look at other consultations that have taken place in this province, such as the one on long-term care and home care, and I hope that the voice of people around that issue will be heard the same way that our young people has been heard, Mr. Speaker. I do encourage the government, though, to realize that All these initiatives are good and they are really important, but the thing that is most going to keep our young people here are job opportunities, decent work and decent wages. So I encourage government to work out very carefully where those jobs are going to come from so that we can keep our youth in this province and engaged. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.